There you go. There we go. You hear sound now? You should hear sound now. Yeah. We're gonna talk about some sports. He said no sound. Huh. I don't know why my shit acting like this then if ain't no sound. Okay, we good? All right, yeah. Cause I know the chat is a little delayed, you know what I mean? Trying to get my when it pops up, Loki, I'm gonna give you the wrench. But yeah, this is a freestyle right here. We freestyling because I think, you know what I'm saying, to kick it with the people here and there, you know what I mean? I'm not really a live person. Like some people go live like I upload. You know what I'm saying? Some people are live people. They whole shows based off of live and you know all that other shit. I'm a uploader. I upload. You know what I mean? So my lives is, you know. But what's up, Chris? What up, Loki? What up, Barbie Girl? Handling Jones. So it's a free panel too. So I'm inviting anybody that want to come up, just pull on up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have a free chat. Also, something I wanted to talk about because I was getting a lot of little kickback in the comments when I made that video about Gabby. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna talk about that too because I think some comments was on point, and some comments wasn't on point. You know what I mean? And I see shit. I'm like this. You know what I'm saying? I'm like this. So I can put myself in a lot of people's shoes. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna work that out too. What up, Gabe? Shout out to Gabe, the Bronx legend. What up, D? Yeah. Throw me a Barbie. Oh yeah. You wrench over there at see Self Talk took all the wrenches away because somebody was doing some weird shit. But now his channel's like they messing with his channel just like they mess with my channel. Like they kicking back the views. Like so let me explain something to everybody. Like if you're a content creator and you're a content creator for a little bit, a couple years, a year, you gonna get some high points. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get some high points where you booming. Like the last couple weeks, everything you drop, bing, 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 everything you drop is a hit. Everybody loving it, and then all of a sudden, it's gonna die. And you're gonna be back to saying your 1-2 thing again. That's normal. But what's not normal is people waiting for that shit. People are sitting back and just waiting like, I can't wait till his views drop. I can't wait till they drop. Oh man, I'm gonna love it. I can't wait. It's gonna happen. You're not gonna be hot forever. If you hot forever, you're gonna be a fucking bajillionaire. If you hot forever, everything you drop is just fish grease forever. Nah, that's not gonna work. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I just laugh at people now, man, because they waiting for I can see they waiting for the downfall. Like, yo, his views gonna drop. No shit. Everybody's views drop. They got Kwame stuck in the no return zone. They got self-talk. They mess with everybody's channels. Everything I put up that has Kwame name in it, immediately unmonetized. They're not trying to hear it. They're not trying to let it go. They're not trying to let me get past go. They're not trying to none of that. They're not hearing none of it. Let me see if my shit showed up now. So I can boom. I don't know why it's not showing up, Loki. Oh, there it is. All right, I'm gonna give you your thing. We got another. Who else in here? That's a mod. I see another mod in here. Okay, so that's D. Okay. All right. Yeah. Nah, yeah, they mess up a lot of people's channels, man. That's why this YouTube thing. That's why a lot of people want to do the YouTube thing. But my first thing I'll tell you is that be prepared for some fuckery, man, because you have no say whatsoever in nothing. And I mean by you can put up your flyest video. Your video can be I'm talking about your video. You could have edited that bitch perfectly. You could have shot B-roll. You could have shot all type of shit. And you like, yo, this the masterpiece right here. Couple things can happen as soon as you drop that video. Nobody fuck with it. Simply just nobody fuck with it. It's the weirdest thing happens on YouTube. Like nobody will watch it. Nobody will fuck with it. YouTube won't send out the notifications. And you just be stuck like, damn, I thought this was fire. Or, well, that's the two things. YouTube won't send out the notifications or nobody won't fuck with it. And vice versa. Like YouTube or you can't monetize it. YouTube will say, yeah, that's a dope video, but you can't monetize it. So now you don't put in all this work. You put in all this work and you can't monetize your own work now. But they're going to let you put it up and put ads on it anyways. But you can't get no money off of it. It's like, what? So it's a yeah, Kwame made Hassan more famous than he is. Hassan ain't hurting. Kwame ain't hurting. None of them two dudes. Yo, what up, Goof? None of those two dudes is hurting, man. Everybody, they all getting their views. That's one thing, man. Like everybody, yo, why you do this? Why you do that? Why you do this? One thing I want to let everybody know right now, like YouTube is YouTube. YouTube is YouTube. YouTube is YouTube. Please don't catch feelings over this shit. Do not get emotionally involved in the YouTube because it's not. Once you get emotionally involved in the YouTube, you start catching feelings for content creators and shit, and then you start finding yourself getting too involved. Like, who gives a fuck who posting what? I don't give a listen. I know for a fact of what I'm doing on my channel. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. By people clicking on it and clicking like, that shows me that's what you want to see. Plus, YouTube tells me what you want to see. So, first of all, YouTube's telling me that you want to see this. You're telling me you want to see this by posting the like and the view, but people in the comment section don't want to see it. Nigga, you in the comment section. You clicked on it. Like, yo, I'm stone cold when it comes to this YouTube shit. Like, I do not give a fuck. Like, I don't care what, like, and let me make this clear. I'm not talking about the people that support me and the people that rock with me and like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people that hop in the comment section. Like, I'm not gonna say shorty name or nothing, but like, yo, she wanted to have this whole debate with me about Gabby Petito, like this whole debate. And I'm like, I don't even argue with wifey. You think I'm about to sit up here and argue with you on YouTube? I said, Alexa, play Lil Duval. I ain't going back and forth. I'm living my best life. Like, I'm not doing, well, what the fuck I look like going back and forth with? Yo, stop playing with me, man. Too much back and forth, time consuming. People with no life can do it, but if you're about building, you can't focus on that. That's a fact, man. I'm trying to build this shit, man. Like, I got my sponsor, my Spider Farmer sponsor. Shout out to them. I don't need to pay for nothing else. Nothing else when it comes to growing. Nothing else except for my seeds. But now I'm sponsored by Spider Farmer. So lights, grow tents, exhaust, all that. They got me. So and I can choose whatever light I want. You know what I'm saying? It's much like I'm good. So they see my channel. They say, yo, we like that. We like what you're doing. They were always going back and forth. Signed a contract with them. Now I'm exclusive Spider Farmer now, boy. 0%. You feel me? Yeah. Yo, Spivey, salute. Appreciate that most definitely. Yeah, hit the super chat. You know what I'm saying? All this gonna be going towards my Roadcaster. My Roadcaster behind the bar put me onto it. Now, like I said, I'm buying it regardless. Just with y'all help, it's gonna be a little faster. But it's gonna be in the building. It's gonna be in the building. You can bet it's gonna be in the building by, I say, Thanksgiving, September, October. I mean, I can get into Halloween. I'm gonna put it Halloween time. I'm gonna put it. Halloween time, November time. It's gonna be in the building on Shut Up and React TV, and we're gonna be doing the but I'm not gonna steal no drops from my man behind the bar. I ain't gonna steal no drops. I'm gonna get my own drops. I'm gonna get my own sound bites. I'm gonna do my own thing. Even though I wanna steal that and shit like that, and I wanna steal I wanna steal a couple things, but I ain't gonna do it because that's what you want to call it? Whatever the fuck that is. It is what it is. I ain't gonna do that. You gotta hit seed cups. I'm not sure what that is, but yo, let me tell you what happened with my shit. Oh my god, right? So I had my first grow, and then I had my second grow, right? My second grow I thought was dead in the water. It was dead. The leaves was all like straight dead, right? So I flushed it straight out, put it outside. That motherfucker hopped back. It snapped back. Beautiful fucking plant. Just beautiful. Just lush. Beautiful. Fucking colas on that. It's out. Colas on it like this. Like fat. So I'm like, all right, boom. So let me do some photo periods now. So I'll do the photo periods. My light cycle was still stuck on 12-12. I had two programs. Number one was 18.6. Number two was 12-12. I would just press one and it would switch to 18.6 light cycle. Press two, it would switch to 12-12. I fucking kept it on 12-12, and me not being home and all that all the time, I'm not seeing my lights go off 12 hours, stay on 12 off, vice versa. I didn't know. So my plant's growing slow. And all of a sudden I go to my plants and I'm looking. I'm like, what the fuck? My plant only a month old and it's flowering already. I said, yo, something's up, man. Something's up. So I'm looking all around. I was like, yo, let me see the lights. Boom, 12-12. So I got to re-veg that shit. It's going to take even longer, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. He said Cowboys trash. Yeah. See, this is the reason why I want to have some sports talk. I want to have some sports talk because we got some, you know what I'm saying? Because I got a lot of shit to talk about with the sports game. But my Cowboys, I think my Cowboys, the defense has improved. Seeing how we got 3 interceptions last game, and then we had 2 the game before that, and we put pressure on the ball. I know for a fact we're going to win the NFC East. I know for a fact we're going to win the NFC East. The Giants ain't doing it. The Redskins, or I'm sorry, not the Redskins. The what the fuck is it? The football team definitely ain't doing it. You ain't even got a name on your shit. So the football team ain't doing it. The Giants ain't doing it. The Eagles definitely not doing it. It's us, man. Washington ain't legit. Their defense is legit. First of all, their defense was supposed to be legit. But they got smoked the last game. Or was it the last game? They got smoked the last game. Smoked. They're not competition at all, man. They're not competition at all. Shut up, React. You know, ball is life. That's a fact. I'm a Bulls fan when it comes to that, man. I'm a Chicago Bulls fan to the death of me. My favorite player, Derrick Rose, right now, that's playing right now. My all-time favorite player is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Jelly Bean, motherfucking Bryant, boy. Let's see who up in here, though. Yo, chat with y'all. My little cuz go to Jackson State? That's Jackson State, right? With Dion. Yo, Dion. Yo, can you imagine being a kid, right? Yo, Dion is gonna take so many recruits from like big D1 schools. He about to take so many recruits. I'm telling you, it's in Florida. Right? It's in Florida. Dion's your coach, so you about to get prime time lights. You about to get prime time everything. You about to get it. It's about to be nonstop. Dion ain't gonna leave. I don't know though. You may be. Damn, let's see. Deion Lee to go to Florida State. You might be on to something. You may be on to something. Yeah, you may be on to something. If he do good in Jackson, he may leave to go to Florida. He may leave. He may leave. Barbie be going hard in the chats. I be seeing her everywhere with her, you know what I'm saying, with her little, you know what I mean, with her things out. No disrespect. D-League is legit. Great start for athletes. The D-League or the G-League or whatever that is for the NBA. I think this is my thing. Like, now there is no reason to jump from high school to college. All right, so check it. If I'm a recruit coming out of high school, I'm a number one player in the country. Now that I can get bread off my likeness, I'm going to school 4 years, right? I'm going to school 4 years. These kids that's number one, number two, like top 10 or whatever, yo, they making millions just off their likeness. Just off their likeness. So boom, I go to school, I get a degree for free, and I'm making millions and I'm hooping. You can, like, that's a you drinking a 40, nigga?
Nah.
I'm bad drinking a 40 of Coke. What's that?
Nah, man, that's soda, bro.
Oh, all right. What's up, bro?
What's popping, man? What we talking about?
Shit, I'm talking about like so now they allowed the college players to get paid off their likeness, right? So they can get paid off of like being in like games and shit and jerseys and whatnot.
About time. I don't know if you remember when UConn was in the championship game and Shabazz Napier was the point guard. He was the one that was most outspoken about sharing some of the revenue because they don't get paid. Yeah,
right. Because they making billions off these kids, right? So now, if you're a high school player and they saying that you got to go 1 year, and then you can go to the league. Well, what's the problem now with going all 4 years, especially if you a beast like Zion? If Zion is getting deals while he's playing at Duke, why not stay all 4 years, get your degree, still make millions, and you know, craft your game, you know what I'm saying, and then go to the league after. Like,
and in addition to that, have the fucking universities and the colleges promote the sense of actually going to school instead of just promoting just to profit off the players. You know?
Facts, right? It's a win-win. It's a win-win in my eyes. But we was talking about that's what we was talking about. We was talking about Deion Sanders at that HBCU, Jackson State in Florida, I think it is. Jackson State. I think it's Jackson State. And his team is doing good, but imagine being a kid, right, and looking up. Well, I don't know, because kids, see, I looked up to Deion when I was young and shit. So the kids now, I don't know if they're looking up to him. I don't know if they probably like Jalen Ramsey or who's a good cornerback. Who's a good cornerback? Jalen Ramsey, Stephen Gilmore, Darrell Revis.
Yeah, Darrell Revis was a beast.
Yeah, so they probably look up to them. But we looked up to Deion. Hey, yo, Rich, appreciate that, bro. Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Deion was prime time. Deion was prime time, man, and he's the first football player to incorporate hip hop into the league. If you remember when he came out with his songs, all that, the bling, he was the first one to have all that swag back in the early 90s.
Yep. He had the swaggy. He came into the combine with jewelry on, like, the dude brought swag and just straight drip into the whole league.
Drop top
and
Benz,
he brought the
like
two-way.
Second day up. Yep.
He brought
and the Jerry Curl. And he had the Jerry Curl drip.
He played wide receiver and cornerback for the Cowboys. He brought that two-way shit in there. He was like one of the only ones that played a two-way. I think it was Deion and I don't think about nobody else played two-way.
Not this dude. You talking about playing two sports?
No, two-way, like playing quarterback, playing wide out.
Because in addition to that, Deion also played baseball.
He played baseball. He's the only player to play in the Super Bowl and a World Series.
Yep.
And a World Series in the same fucking time. In the same, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yep.
Yeah. Deion, that's the all-time. That's the all-time. My all-time athlete. My all-time athlete. Because I asked a lot of people like, yo, who do you think is the best athlete? And people go, Tom Brady. I'm like, Tom Brady? How is Tom Brady athlete?
Yeah. Nah. I mean, whoever said that must not have seen his fucking combine pictures.
Facts, running like 6'9" and fucking 7'4". I'm talking about athlete. I'm talking about like Bo Jackson. Talk about like Deion. Talk about like people that can play sports, like straight play anything. You know what I'm saying? You throw them out there, they playing. That's what I'm talking about. Tom Brady ain't he the GOAT in football. Like he the GOAT when it comes to throwing a rock, but he's not an athlete. She said, Spivey said, I can't talk football, but hoop all day. Football is kind of boring. 4th down, 6 play. Nah, I like football over anything. I mean, I love hooping too. But
so who you think got it this season in the NBA?
In the NBA, honestly, and I'm not even trying to be biased, man. I think my Bulls got a. Let me say this, because I'm gonna be legit. I'm not gonna say my Bulls gonna win the whole shit, but my Bulls
they got a little big three. They got a little big three right now. They got a little big three.
My Bulls have a chance, I think, to make the Eastern Conference Finals. My Bulls got a chance. We got more than 3. We got Lonzo, DeMar DeRozan, fucking Kobe White. Who else did we picked up? We got
Zach LaVine, the franchise.
Zach LaVine. We got Vucevic. Man,
listen. The All-Star, yeah. They're gonna finish. Lazo said it first, man. Chicago Bulls is gonna end up with that 5th seed. Remember, I said it first. They're gonna end up with the 5th seed. They're gonna end up with the 5th seed. They're gonna end up with the 5th seed, and they're gonna meet the New York Knicks in the first round because the Knicks are gonna finish in the 4th seed, 2nd year in a row, and that's gonna be the first round matchup right there. Bulls versus Knicks.
If the Bulls get to Madison Square Garden, I'm pulling up. I'm most definitely pulling up. If they play the Nets or the Knicks, so the Nets will probably be like a 2. With the Bucks, I don't know. It'd probably be like a 2 or a 3. So I'm pulling up most definitely because I ain't trying to go all the way to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? But I'll definitely pull up to Madison Square Garden.
And as everybody knows, the Brooklyn Nets are stacked. So on paper, they're definitely destined to reach that 1st seed. But there's no chance in hell Kyrie Irving's going to play the whole season. Neither is Kevin Durant. So they're not going to be playing together. So they're definitely going to be between that 2nd, 3rd, or probably 4th spot. You know what I mean? Battling it with the Knicks and everybody else.
They don't. I mean, I watched them play, man. They don't. I don't know. They don't gel to me, man. It's like a bunch of hoopers out there for real. It's a bunch of hoopers, but they just like, it's just like I feel like they hooping for themselves. You feel me? Like they just be out there, just ain't no fluidity to the game and shit. It's just like, give me the ball, shoot it.
Like
the Lakers got more fluidity than the Nets. And the Lakers trash. The Lakers is trash.
Yo, right now, I'm letting I can't see the chat, man, but whenever we get into this Gabby Petito conversation, man, I hope we get at least a couple of sisters and a couple of brothers up on the panel, man, because we definitely got to discuss what's going on with that. So I'm letting y'all know ahead of time. Get ready, get your hair done, go fix your do-rag, and pull up, man.
Now, we can hop into that anytime, man, because he said, I'm about to flag react. Man, your Lakers is trash, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. They trash. But hold
up. I ain't gonna let you slide with that one, man. I'm willing to put some money on the line with my Lakers, man. I'm a man Russell Westbrook, so it was good. I got a buck on it real quick.
Russell don't play well, man, with others. That man is just he's a black hole.
React. He doesn't play well with others, but he's led the league in assists 4 out of the last 5 years. But he doesn't play well with others. That's the oxymoron, my brother.
Because that
Come on.
man pads is. I don't. You know what? And I fuck with Russ too. I fuck with Russ, but I just don't. I don't know, man. Maybe it's his attitude. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't care for Russ. I just don't care for him. I just don't care for him.
You know what it is about Russ? Russ is the only, like, one of the only few players in the league that has that '90s mentality, that bully mentality.
Yeah, he don't
And
fuck
niggas
with
nowadays
nobody.
ain't used to that shit. Nobody, yo. His mom could be in the court. He's like, yo, my only, and he's quoted saying this, my only friend is that Spalding, that basketball. That's it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like because I love hooping. I love his ferocity and how he don't take no plays off. He's always going 100%. He don't give a fuck about. He not trying to build no. Well, I don't know about now, but before
And
he
really
wasn't.
injured too.
Actually,
Really
no, that
injured too.
motherfucker's always been on a super team. Russell Westbrook has always been on a super team. That motherfucker was on him, James Harden, Kevin Durant.
Wait. That wasn't a super team, bro. James Harden was averaging 17 points a game, bro. He was coming off the bench. That was a baby super team. It's not like as if they were playing right now. You gotta give me that one.
Yeah, I give
Yo,
you
yo,
that.
yo, React, you sound an echo. You hear echo when I talk?
Nah.
All right, bet.
Nah, but yeah. So we got. I want to get into the gap. I want to get into the Gabby thing, man, because it's everywhere, right? This shit is everywhere, and it's obviously people. I watched this dude today, right? This dude on YouTube had 18,000 people watching him on live, 18,000, and they was talking about the case and shit like that. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because a lot of people. I did a video and. A lot of people, I said, yo, this Gabby Petito thing isn't about race. Like, cause so many people was like, yo,
Right.
why the fuck why you posting about this? Black women go missing all day, every day. Like, and I'm like, right. But this isn't, we're not talking about race. We're not talking about race. So why bring that up? And then I said, well, have you checked out any of my videos? Like, for you to come on my post and say that, have you checked out any of my videos about me talking about other women who happen to be not white that was missing? She goes, no. I said, well, you can't come in here and talk that to me because it's not just one way. I highlight a lot of different shit. When nobody was talking about Relisha Rudd, I was talking about Relisha Rudd. Nobody was talking about it. There was probably like one other YouTuber that was talking about it. I was talking about her. But it's always the bringing up the race shit, and I'm just like, damn, like, why we got to bring up race right now when this shit is going on? Like, and so
that divisive shit, man. That divisive shit.
yeah, it's always about race. It's always about race, and it's like, god damn, like the girl was dead. The girl is dead. Honestly, I believe what happened. And this
Hold on, React. Before you say something, before you say anything, this shit came out before you went live. I don't know if you said mentioned this or saw it, but the preliminary autopsy ruled that was a homicide, so it's officially being seen as a homicide. So this dude is officially a suspect right now.
Yeah, he did it, bro. He I think he killed her. Like, honestly, I think he killed her. Like, how do you? So, all right, you and your wifey going camping, right? You come back, you just come back, and her people's is like, yo, where's she at? Like, and you don't say nothing.
Hold up. One important fact, though, not only do you come back without Shorty, but the Shorty you did not come back with happened to live in that house for a year with you and your parents.
Right.
That alone is enough. In addition to being the fiance and everything else, like, come on, man, shit is grimy, man.
And then the part where it's boggling to me, and I know police got to do their own thing. They got to do the proper steps. But how is he not a suspect off rip? Like, how like y'all just let him?
This dude drove back to wherever the fuck in Florida, next to Sarasota, right? Whatever it's called, driving a missing woman's van. And that was not enough probable cause for him to get questioned. And what
Right.
bothers me is the fact that not only did he not get questioned, but the FBI and the police never made any physical contact with him. So they never saw him. So there's no conclusive evidence of him even being at the parents' house to begin with.
Right.
So this nigga could have
Never.
been on the run. Like there's a lot of shit that ain't right when it
That
comes to
man,
this, man.
that man could possibly have a week's head start. A week. If you give a blind man a week head start, he's gone. You're not, bro. That man is gone. He's
Yo,
gone.
react. You give me a week, bro. I'm in Cuba with 3 bitches, bro. You give me a week, I'm in Cuba with
Gone.
3 bitches. Crazy.
She said, "You said it. He's not a suspect. There's no current warrant for his arrest." Right. There's no because I don't think you can legally. I
Well,
don't
now,
think you
now,
can.
now there is since it's ruled a homicide. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I don't know if it is or not yet. But they should have enough evidence, probable cause, to release a warrant for his arrest. I mean,
Yeah. The preliminary autopsies that's enough probable cause right now. You know what I mean? And another thing, react. I don't know if you've noticed this, right? But hold up, my fault. But I don't know if you noticed this, but when Gabby was missing, her father flew from Long Island in New York. He flew down there to help the authorities look for Shorty, right? The
yeah,
moment Brian Laundrie is missing, none of his family or friends are out there in the field looking for him, which
right.
confirms what you have been saying in your previous video, which is this nigga is not fucking. He's not
He's
missing.
not
He's
missing.
hiding.
He's not
His
missing.
yo,
That man is
his
gone.
mom, his mother, father, nobody's looking for this nigga. He's just hiding. Like it's super obvious, man. And whether and again, a lot of shit could be possible. Like yo, the parents could have killed this nigga. He could be in the basement right now. There's a lot of
A
scenarios. You
lot
know
of
what I
shit.
mean? But nonetheless, a lot of people should be furious about the fact that this dude was able to escape. You have the police and the feds in front of the house, and on Tuesday they said they know exactly where he is, and then the next day they're like, oh, he's missing. How the fuck that go down? You know what I mean?
Right. They said, oh, he went to the whatever. He went to some nature trail or some
To
shit
the
like that.
reserve, to the
Never
reserve.
a reserve. Yeah, never talked to him or nothing. Now the feds thinking he on a reserve somewhere. Meanwhile, this motherfucker probably hopped the flight because they ain't have no restrictions on him. His face wasn't up everywhere. Like, so he could have hopped the flight easily. Boom, bow. Gone. Like, what you gonna do? But the thing that bugged me
That's
out
a
is
big
about
fact.
in the same places where they was at, yo, it's 2 other women that wound up being killed. He's probably gonna get paused right now. Yeah, the parents most definitely, man.
I'm pausing.
Yo, listen, the parents that cover up, man. They the type of parents that'll cover some shit up, man. And like, I don't know. I say this now. If my kid came home and he told me like, yo, pops, I killed my girl. He gotta go. Like, I'm not about to. I'm like, he's gotta go. He's gotta go. I can't. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna help you get rid of the body or do any of that weird shit. I'm gonna say, nigga, you on your own now. You dumb as fuck. You dumb as fuck. You
That's
slipped
a
up.
fact.
Now you're done. Now you're done because there was no reason to do that. There was no reason to do that. She could kick you in the nuts. She could cheat on you. She could do all that other shit. How far she got to push you to kill her? Like,
Yo,
what?
and there's a lot of weird shit, man. In addition to what you had mentioned, which was those 2 bodies discovered in that part of Wyoming, close to where they found Gabby. In addition to that, they found a body behind a Walmart close to where Brian Laundrie lives. That shit was mad creepy as fuck because everybody assumed that was Brian who committed suicide, but it wasn't him. So, and they're saying that it's not related either. But it's just weird that bodies are just dropping out of nowhere and this dude's missing. You know what I'm saying? Shit makes no
Yeah.
sense.
Nah, I'm not. Your Spivey, they can't. They respectfully, They're not uh grieving in private. Like, this shit is everywhere.
Right.
Like, I'm sure
Yo,
my 11 people that's up in here, like, this is nothing. They probably got media outside their house right now. Like,
hold up, React. In addition to yourself, in addition to you and myself, with 2 great fathers on the panel right now, Hey, yo, Goof Troop, man. I know it's 30 minutes past your fucking bedtime hour, but pull up to the panel, man. You're a great father too, man. I'd love to hear your input on this shit, man. Pull up to the panel,
Yeah.
Goof.
Anybody who want to pull up, y'all can pull up, man. Y'all can pull up. He took
And
off,
again, this is
damn
a
well.
very
If it was a, oh, bro, if it would listen, I promise you right now, if it was a black dude, right, and I'm only saying this right now because I'm the Mac put it in there. If it was a black dude, he wouldn't have. Well, to be honest, the FBI didn't even have contact with him. So if it was the same
they
scenario,
never
the black
physically
dude
saw him. They
technically
never
could have got
physically
away
saw him.
also. Yeah, he technically could have got away also, but his name would have been all over the goddamn CNN. Like, we're wanted suspect. We're looking for this person. Blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? They trying to
Right,
take their very time with naming him a suspect. Like, they're trying to take
right.
their time with it. You know what I'm saying?
And
Yeah.
React, to keep it all the way a buck, I understand some of the arguments, you know what I mean? Because there are other stories that don't get this type of media attention, you know what I'm saying? But at the
Facts.
end of the day, man, there's several factors that are part of the equation, you know what I mean? Social media, likeness,
Yeah.
how shit goes down. You know what I mean? Everything's different. But on that note, something else, another situation that I think should be getting a lot of airtime, and I heard RB mention this on Grizz panel the other day, is what happened in Harlem, man. Like this gruntled fucking baby daddy ended up fucking coming through his
Yo,
baby mom's baby shower, popping her in the head and all that, popping her in
like,
the face and killing her and the baby. You know what I mean? Like that shit. I didn't find out about that until I heard that on this dude's panel. You know what I mean? So I
yo,
understand
I
some of the
like,
arguments.
what I understand. People get mad, and like I'm just trying to understand, like, maybe I can't. Maybe I can't put myself in the. Hey, yo, finicky. I appreciate that, bro. Definitely appreciate. I try to bring a wide variety of shit, so just it's not one thing all the time. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I gotta just narrow it down. But I like bringing a variety of shit. We talk about a variety of shit. So, you know what I mean, what up, Goof?
Man, what's good, bro?
Yo,
What's
dude,
good?
what's up,
Man,
brother?
what's up?
Cooling, man.
Dime, mi
Cooling.
hermano. ¿Qué es lo que?
Hey, I was just thinking, I gotta disagree with you on that when you say if it was your child, I gotta disagree with you, bro, because listen, even
Yeah,
though
I
it's
Hey,
feel
hey,
you
morally
Goof.
though.
wrong, even though
Hey,
it's
Goof, you
morally
disagree with
wrong,
what
we as
though?
parents
Disagree with what? Disagree with what? So the chat know what you're
that
talking about. 'Cause I didn't catch that.
as far as not helping your child cover something up or not helping them or he or she get away with something, I would have to
That's
disagree.
understandable.
Even though it's morally wrong, we as parents, it's like your job is to protect them. So you know,
Right.
So
Right.
like me, I would go to the end of the earth. But if one of my
Yeah,
kids
I get
starts
it.
to rape, you're on your own.
Yeah,
You're on
I
your own.
get. I feel you on that. I guess I guess it would be a little different for me if it was like a 16-year-old, 15-year-old. Like, I would be like, yo, that's my
Right,
little. That's like, but when you like
right.
23, 24, like,
23
But
exactly.
see, there is where I disagree because it don't matter how old your child get, that's still your baby.
yeah,
You know what
now
I'm
when you
Yo,
killing
Goof.
bitches, man. Now what
No,
you
not
killing?
not if you like a serial murderer or something. Nah, you
If you
going
can,
on about your business.
Yo,
But
let,
if you
let,
had
let,
an accident, once, or, it's just I don't know. It's hard to say. I just know
I
me.
don't know.
I go to the
hey,
end of the
yo,
world
Goof.
for murder.
And I respect that too. I definitely respect that. I'm not saying in one bit. I'm not saying in any way like, yo, that's fucked up. Like, nah, not at all. I'm just saying, like, I would I would be looking at my son cross-eyed like,
Of
nigga,
course,
you did what?
of course. He listen.
Like,
He would have to go away completely from me completely. But will I help him? I'm gonna be honest. I will.
Yo,
respectfully.
Be
Goof.
honest. I will.
This is how I feel about it, Goof. Feel free to correct me as far as where you might disagree, right? Like, I feel
Mhm.
you on the whole. That's your seed. That's your responsibility to protect them to the end, right? But
Mhm.
like React had just explained, like when they're an adult, I think that shifts the paradigm a little bit. Because in my opinion, I feel like right now, who's the most selfish person in the whole equation? Brian Laundrie. Why? Because who's
Mhm.
getting the most, who's getting more heat than Brian is? His parents. They're getting death threats. They're getting harassed. They got over 300 media people outside their house. The neighbors is yelling at neighbors is outside with bullhorns and all that. So I feel like if that was my child, you love your father so much that you didn't think about me before you fucking killed the chick to put me in this situation. But I gotta fucking aid in the bed and hold you down. So I gotta think about you when you didn't think about me before you fucking did the fuck it. You feel me? If that makes
Now,
sense, y'all.
no, that makes perfect sense. That makes 100% perfect sense. But think about it. How many things have you done in your life that pissed off your mom or your dad, and they had to
Yo,
deal with
Goof,
it?
I
No,
would
no,
like,
not to something that extreme. I'm just saying certain things that they would find embarrassing.
but Goof, but
And
that's the thing though. We're
you
talking about something that is extreme though. So we have to
listen,
relate to what the situation is. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just
I
saying.
get that, but you got to understand as a parent, there's nothing a parent won't do. There's nothing a parent won't do. That's what I
Hey,
mean.
I get it. Like if it. So what? And might be asking you this. I'm not trying to be like, because this is gonna come out like wrong. This is gonna come out wrong.
No,
But
just say it. Just say it.
Yeah, let it out.
what's the difference between if your son rape a chick or if he kills a chick?
I was
Um,
about to ask that. Yeah.
if he kills someone, a chick or a dude, it could just be accidental. It could just be, rage, whatever. But rape, that's disgusting. That's vile. Like that's something that you took the time. You had plenty of opportunity to say, you know what, I'm wrong. Let me stop. Like that right there. That's a pet peeve for me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So hold on.
That's
So
understandable.
I know certain women that went through that, and it's just like I can't do that, especially from what they say.
but Goof, what you're describing right now is basically intent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
The intent behind actually rape. So when it comes to this situation, the preliminary autopsy says it was a homicide. What if the autopsy shows that it was a premeditated murder, which is the same thing as a rape in the sense of there was intent behind the crime? There's no difference in my eyes, so I'm just bringing that to the
No.
table.
There is no difference at all if it was intent. But if it was like a spare of the moment thing, maybe I'm not trying to say, not trying to justify
If
the
it was
shit.
involuntary manslaughter, it's a different case. I feel you on that
That's
one
what
because
I'm
shit
saying. Like,
happens.
suppose
Yeah, I
they
feel
got
you on
into an
that.
argument over, let's just say, 9 times out of 10, because she was a very attractive woman, it probably was another guy. Like maybe a guy liked her, or it's just something like that. He got
Yeah,
upset.
I think what happened is they got into a little fight. They was fighting obviously because a 911 call came in and said that he was beating her ass. Like the dude drove by and he was slapping her up. So they called 911, and when they swooped around, the cops didn't get that information. So all they got was
It
that,
wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't related to the cops. Then they ended
yeah,
up ruling it as a mental health issue, and they were like,
yeah,
Let me just separate y'all for the night, whatever." Instead of
yep. So I don't know. I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
what I'm saying. It's kind of hard, bro. Like
There,
I don't,
there
because I know I
me
would do anything for mine, and I know
yeah,
y'all to do the same. And
I
I'm
would do
pretty
oh,
sure
for
half
anything.
sure.
I would do anything for mine up into the point where if you're a grown man, if I've raised you from Google Gaga
hmm
through elementary school, through high school, through college, and now you're a grown man and you fuck up and kill a woman over
right.
being mad. I'm 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 I'm
But
I'm a
let me.
straight say to you in your
Can I
face,
say something?
you
Can I say
fucked
something
up.
real quick?
You
Of course
fucked
he
up.
fucked up. But how
I'm not
many
washing
grown
them.
men? How
I'm
many
not washing
grown
no
men?
blood out of your jeans or
Oh no.
doing no
We
shit like that.
we not washing them. We just gonna burn them. But I'm just saying, as a grown man,
We did,
as
nigga,
a grown man, as a
you
grown
going
man,
to
and he's
jail.
living.
Okay, now let me drop this scenario on you.
Go.
All
Go
right, your son get popped. They
ahead.
get you for aiding and abetting and accessory to accomplice murder, whatever. Now your other kids assed out.
You're right. You're right. But I would definitely take my time for any one of them. I would definitely take my time for any one
Now,
of
if you
them.
had one kid, if you had just one, and that was your baby boy, your baby girl, Now I'm thinking about it different because if my daughter killed her man, I'm definitely helping her. I'm helping her.
What's the difference between the princess?
That's what I'm saying. So now I'm kind of jammed up right now. I'm kind of jammed up right now. Because
all I wanted to say was this: how do you identify? How do you think his parents look at him as a grown man living in their home?
Nah, he wasn't living in there. He wasn't.
When they all lived in the same house?
He lived in New York.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He lived in New York.
Yeah, I heard they were, because I heard that Gabby was living at that home for a year, so I'm assuming that she lived there with Brian. So I was under the they both lived together in that Florida home.
On the Mac says Casey Anthony parents loved her more than her own granddaughter and covered the mess up. Sure enough did. For Casey clubbing for getting the baby was struck.
Hold on the map. Is that the little? Is that the young? Is that the little baby that was found under the tree?
Yep. Yeah. And the parents covered for the daughter and let the granddaughter just basically get swept under the rug.
Yeah. Yep. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. So fuck the grandkids, man. It's all about the kids.
That's a hard one. What's up?
Rose Gold want to know, would you do time for you? Actually, we're not gonna say time. Let's put a number on it, Rose. Let's put a number on
football numbers, bro.
25
to 40. Do football numbers if they come back and they say, oh,
25 to 40.
Football numbers, bro.
25 to 40 years.
Football numbers. I'm telling you, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Because me personally, I feel like no matter how old you get, you're still my responsibility. That's how I look at it. That's how I look at it. And I know for a fact if my pops was still around, it ain't nothing he wouldn't do. You know what I'm saying?
So if we taking charges for our kids, would you take a dope charge for your kid?
A dope charge?
Yeah.
Well, I don't do dope.
Well, you don't kill women either, but
I don't kill women either. But it's like if it's like 5 to 7, you could bounce off of that, man. 5 to 10.
But hold up, but react at the Goof Troop at the same time. You know what I mean? You have a lot of valid points as far as being a loving father and holding your child down through the end, right? But at the same time, you don't sympathize for the parents of Gabby's parents who are going through. Isn't that enough for you?
I said in the beginning, Lazo, I said, even though I know it's morally wrong, we as parents, and I speak for a lot of people, I speak for millions in this world, that there's nothing we won't do. That's why I said in the beginning, and that's what I meant. I know it's wrong. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've seen so many.
You ain't the only one. There's probably 63 million other parents that'll be like, nah, I'm doing whatever I gotta do to. But
you would get your kid out of there.
If I wouldn't see. My God! See, the problem is I'm an Aquarius, bro, and I'm logical as fuck. Like I'm logical, like to the point where sometimes it holds me back. Like I'm thinking, like, okay, my son kills somebody, right? I can hide him. I can try to cover it up, right? And it's a slim possibility he's gonna get off because let's be honest here. All our sons ain't no fucking forensic scientists, so they ain't cutting off their fingernails and doing all the hair and shit like these serial killers. It was probably, like the Mac said, some bang bang accident where they was fighting, pushed her, hit her head, boom, he boogie. He probably could have got away on that. He probably could have did less time, but he's been running. So if my son, I don't know, man.
No, basically what you're saying, it depends on how it happened. Basically, it depends on the scenario. Like you're saying, if it was an accident, then he should just be able to man up and handle his business.
Correct. Right.
React. I can't see what the chat is saying. You want to highlight some comments? Feed off the chat.
Spidey says she riding for her son no matter what, and that's understandable. She said I raised my son to tell the truth. So if he said he didn't do it, then I'm hiring the best attorney to represent him all day. Respect.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I know my kids will tell me the truth, but I know when my kids are lying. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't even take the risk. I'm just being honest.
Grindshine said, "Are you helping your head by covering it up though? So you go to the time and your kid kills someone else, and how you? That's what I'm saying. That shit gonna eat on you, man. That shit gonna like you cover it up for your son. Like now your son get popped, your son go up, you go up.
No, you gotta understand. I'm speaking from my experience, you know, and the way my children are. I don't believe my children would do well. I think my children.
Yeah, we know that.
That's what I'm saying. So, but I'm saying if it were to happen, I know the potential that they have.
Right.
I would let them fuck that up.
Right.
I would, and that's what I mean by that.
And that's what we can all hope, because honestly, we as parents, we don't have no rule book, man, or no guide to growing up a kid. You know what I'm saying? So we all hoping and praying. You know what I'm saying? But accidents happen, and like,
so React. I think we've covered enough of the accidents. Let's think about the worst case scenario. Literally premeditated. He been sick because he hates her vlogs, the whole YouTube shit. She's been getting on his nerves, and he basically was like, "Yo, I had enough of this." Does that change the equation for those that think otherwise?
He said, "No." They were saying that. They were saying that she was vlogging and shit like that, and she didn't like. He didn't like it, and all other type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, having a twin brother. What was the story that came out? That was a story that came out of the twin brother. Go ahead, man. What happened with the twin brother? Hold on, let me look that up. Some crazy shit.
Yeah, you about to make me get on my computer.
She said, "If I thought my son was guilty, I'd drag his ass to the police station. But if not, so that's what I'm saying. Like I thought we had already discussed this. Like the kid had already came to you and was like, 'Yo, mom, I killed my girlfriend.' Like, so he came out to you and straight up told you, 'Yo, mom, I killed my girlfriend,' or 'Yo, dad, I killed my girlfriend.' Then what? He already admitted it to you. Now, so." That's why I was under the I'm like, yo, he admitted it to me. I'm not.
There was a story like this not too long ago where a girl pushed her best friend off the bridge, and she told her parents, and her parents covered it up for years. I'm trying to remember it. They even made a movie off of it.
Oh, what? Brian had a conjoined twin brother from birth that was separate. What the shit? But the parents pretended the twin died. What kind of weird shit is this?
I didn't. So we just that. So they're a cult then.
Oh, something going on, man. Something going. Wait a minute.
Hold on, you about to make me retract my whole statement.
Yo, Goo Troop. I bet you the whole family subscribes to Hassan Campbell and shit. Look around,
bro. He said that he had a conjoined twin that supposedly died during birth, but the parents actually kept it, and he never left the house. And yo, you trolling me, Jim? Stop playing. Hold up, man. Hold up. Oh shit.
Yeah, I ain't hear that one. I've been following this shit closely, bro.
I didn't know that.
That's true. Yeah.
Well, it's only one way to find out.
Google it.
Yes, sir.
Yo, so Goof Troop, so what do you think the scenario is right now? Being that, when Gabby was missing, her dad and her family flew down to help, with the search, rescue, and shit to try to find her. But as soon as Brian is missing, their parents just stay home. His sister, his people, none of them are looking for him, making it seem that he's really not missing in his heart. Right. So with that being said, like that. Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, I respect everybody's opinion because this shit could go either way, man. This shit is a sensitive topic, but that's the way I stand on it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that, man. If you don't take me into consideration, I ain't gonna consider you. You know what I mean?
No, I
think Spivey is not understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying, in theory, if your child came to you and said that, because I wasn't talking about the case exactly. I was talking about if your child did something like that and admitted it to you, would you take up for him. You know what I'm saying? So I think we're getting, but it's all good. It's all good. My bad for cutting you off.
No, it's good. I think I may have a lag a little bit.
Probably, because that Wi-Fi signal keep popping up back and forth. So my connection probably. He said, "Yeah, now a helicopter's chasing Brian. It's not Brian, it's his twin."
React and Goof. So going into another scenario, especially for you, Goof, since you will be helping this nigga hide and fucking get to Cuba and shit. Where do you think this nigga is right now? You think he's in Colombia? You think he's in Colombia? You think he's in North Carolina, like close to Rose Gold? Like, where you think this nigga at right now, man?
I believe he's in the last place we would look, and the last place is normally the first place. So he's probably close to home. He's probably home.
My nigga, I was thinking that there's fucking like a secret fucking basement door that they couldn't figure out, and he's at the crib. That's what I think.
They got a secret CIA lair or some shit like that.
Of course, you remember when you was young, you used to hide your stuff in the first place somebody would look at, and they never found it.
But keep it real. I haven't seen this much coverage on a case since, and I remember this case, the OJ case. I remember being in school, mind you. The OJ case was so big. Teachers was watching it in school. Like our English teacher was like, "Chill, we not learning nothing today."
React. I'll give you one even better. Fellas. And I'll give you one even better. And this is a New York City experience, right? That OJ shit was so crazy that shit went down the same week that the New York Knicks had made it to the NBA Finals against the Houston Rockets, and the same year that the New York Rangers made it to the Stanley Cup shit. And the middle of game 1 or game 2, they stopped showing the fucking game to show the fucking chase, chasing the Bronco. I'll never forget that in my life. They cock blocked the NBA Finals and the Stanley Cup to show that shit. That shit was crazy.
That's a fact. Yo, I'm the Mac. That's a fact. That is a definite fact. They rolled them shits out. Little TVs that had the little cart, the little cart on it. They rolled them bitches out, and everybody watched the verdict. Like my teacher, my home ec teacher was running. Her name was Miss Taylor. Rich, appreciate that, bro. I didn't even see that up there. He said, as Jeezy said, I done heard it all. Yeah. They pulled out the little thing, and OJ was out there. Like now, they saying OJ's son could have did it.
Man, stop the madness. We know.
I promise you, he did it 100%. But
react the same week.
We went out a little bit. Don P says, I remember I was locked in the county when the OJ verdict was read. I was awakened by everyone cheering. Everyone was cheering.
Damn, Don P, how old are you?
You said he was in the county.
Yeah, I mean, the county. I probably was about less than. I probably was like 8 or 9 when the OJ thing popped off, bro.
Yeah, you was 8 or 9. I was in middle school because I'm a little older than you. I'm the Mac. Dated this.
I was in junior high school when that shit went down.
Was in high school, so you know what I'm saying.
Damn.
I was in what sixth grade, something like that.
So question for the chat. Question for the chat. Who in the chat thinks that he actually didn't do it? I'm curious.
Boy, I better not. Hold on. Let me see. Because they let me see who didn't say he did it. Because I'm gonna roast your ass. Who?
Wait, OJ or this Gabby kid?
OJ.
Oh,
who thinks
shit.
OJ didn't do it?
Yes, I need to see this.
Shit. Come on, please.
Question of the night, man. Who thinks that OJ Simpson did not do it, man? And if the glove don't fit, you must have quit.
So peep this. What if OJ is innocent and he took the heat for his son? Yeah.
Nah, man. Nah, bro.
I promise you, I'm telling you, y'all gotta Google it. They saying his son, there's proof. I'm the Mac said, react. You are right. The proof is there for OJ's son, but OJ ate the charge up. It's a gripping theory with tons of proof. Tons of proof.
So you saying that's why he couldn't fit the glove?
Bruh, all I'm saying is proof that OJ's son did what. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. And his son looked dead on him. You know what I'm saying? But like same build and everything. Like that's shit, bro. And I don't know why he was mad. Because he probably seen her. She was cheating with the dude or whatever. But see, they know his name, Jason. You know what I'm saying? Like they know the dude's name. So I'm telling you, it's a lot of proof out there. That man, they saying that man did that shit. And that's fucked up. Because now the Juice said if he made a book that says if I was to do it, this is how I would have did it. Like what the fuck?
To me,
wait a minute.
To me, that's what fucked him up. Like OJ was just untouchable, bro. He should have just been quiet, dog. It was one singer who I don't know what happened, but he got charged with murdering his girlfriend, and he beat the case. This was a long time ago.
That was that R&B group. That was that R&B group. Yep.
Right. You never heard from him again. He gone. Where you at?
Hey, yo, react. You see what 5/5 said? 5/5 said that I killer.
Oh Lord.
I can't see nobody by that name. I don't care actually about nobody by that name either. Barbie girl,
yeah, man, she's just crazy.
The Barbie girl said the son did it. OJ was a football legend. Of course, he took the charge for. Yeah, OJ.
So who said that? OJ was a.
Spivey.
Of course, he took the charges. Oh, okay. So he took the charges for his child. All right.
He took the charges for his child. Yeah, but what happened was he fucked up his get out of jail free card.
Yeah,
he used it up. He used it up. Now he did an extra long bid for some shit that was already his.
Exactly.
They said we about to get you now. You got away with that. Now we about to hang you double time for some shit that's already yours. And they hung him.
Sorry, bro, but OJ was just a nut. He felt like he was untouchable at that point, bro. Like
he did.
He felt like
I'm not black. I'm OJ.
Yeah, he felt like
okay. They showed your ass, nigga.
Hey, yo, react and goof. On that note, what y'all think about the R. Kelly situation right now? Because the trial's currently being held out here in the city in New York, man. What you think about that? Does anybody in the chat think he's innocent? Anybody in the chat think he's innocent?
I was a kid when I knew he was a pervert. What are you talking about?
Yo, we all had that VHS tape.
When that first video came out, I knew he was nasty. I blame America for letting them do it this long. That's y'all fault.
Because they loved his music, and I still do. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
That's
let me explain myself. Once y'all get done talking, I'll explain why I can't help it. I'll go ahead.
Matter of fact, let me rephrase that. That's our fault as a community as a whole, because
as a whole
he made some good ass music. But fuck that. He's a nasty person.
Genius. He's an absolute musical genius that we can't. Now, here's the thing. Do we dismiss all of his music? All of it because of his nasty ass way?
Hey, Rich. Hey, Rich, you remember that episode? Nah, I gotta miss out on a new album because of you.
Step, side to side, round and round, hit the ground. Hey, shit going. Let me see you do the love line. That shit is everywhere.
Hey, stop it. That was off that Chocolate Factory too. Damn, bro, why we doing this thing? Fuck R. Kelly, man.
Yo, Goof Troop, what's your favorite R. Kelly album? My favorite R. Kelly album is Golden Showers.
Hey, that TP too.
Let me fire. That TP was the
that shit was fire. Yep.
That
TP. She said, "Yo, Spivey said free cows. She said,
no.
Hey, but y'all see, listen. Y'all see what happened to Bill Cosby? They tried to railroad Bill, and he got off. I think they got that right with Bill Cosby now. They was
You
trying
think
to
Bill
kill
was
him.
nasty like that?
Huh?
That's
You
a
think
fact.
Bill was nasty like that?
No, I don't think I think back in the days he done did some nasty shit. But what I'm saying is they was trying to hang that man for some old shit. And it wasn't like he was raping chicks. They was just having sex.
Yo, react. You know what's my thing with the whole Bill Cosby shit, bro? And again, I'm just shooting from the hip. Anybody feel free to fact check me, it's all good. But all of this shit coincidentally happened around the same time that he was trying to purchase a major network. You know what I'm saying?
CBS.
Yeah, right. Was he trying to buy NBC? NBC at the time?
Yeah.
Nah, CBS, I think.
Yeah, one of them big three. That's what I'm saying.
There was something else going around too. Something about one of his homes had a lot of oil or something on it, and they were trying to get him to sell.
Well, he back now, so all that conspiracy shit is gone because he back.
Around the same time.
Now, Spivey said something that's very, very important. Very important. Even when I seen the documentary, I was looking at these parents like, yo, what is wrong with y'all?
Thank you.
What is wrong with y'all? All right, so Kells didn't hold any female hostage, not one, right?
Nope. Not one.
And these parents was literally giving their children, get their daughters to this dude just because he was R. Kelly. Listen, why aren't the parents being held? These females was groupies. Yeah, they were straight up groupies, and when they were too young,
when the money ran out, that's when the problem came. That's how I see it.
That's
as far
when
as
it came.
Now, was he doing it to underage girls? Yes, I believe he was. I truly believe he was wrong for doing that. But the parents gave them to him. You know what I mean? So it's like they should definitely be held at least 40% accountable or something.
Yo, so Goof,
you can't be giving your daughter away and then be crying and shit. And when the money ran out, ran out.
On that note, fellas, I think the same shit should have applied to Aaliyah and her parents, because Aaliyah's parents basically handed her to R. Kelly when she was 16 and they got married and shit. Why was there no
Lazo, you're right.
In addition to that, you know, Dame Dash was smashing when she was mad young too. There was no outrage. And Jay-Z as well, supposedly. Yeah. I'm just saying.
No. Jay-Z, I believe Jay-Z got with her when she was like 19. So I think Jay-Z's in the clear with that. But I do agree with you. But the only difference between Aaliyah and those parents is Aaliyah made it. Aaliyah made it to be somebody. The rest of those parents didn't. That's why it wasn't a problem for Aaliyah's parents. God rest her soul, because she was my favorite. Oh God, I had a crush on her like a motherfucker when I was a kid. Boy.
Yeah.
Nah, yo, she was the sexiest. She definitely was the sexiest cockeyed singer ever, bro. That's a fact.
Yes, bro. That was my favorite. You know, after we lost her, I had to move to Kelly Rowland. And you know, she a little too old for me.
Oh man.
Yeah, that one news lady that called Kelly Rowland ugly, I almost lost it, man. I said, what? What? She said Kelly Rowland was ugly. I said, bitch, what you looking at?
Bro, I believe, and I may get smacked in the head by the Beehive, but I definitely
she prettier than Beyonce.
Not just prettier, you know, looks are looks, whatever, but she's more talented than Beyonce.
Yo, hold up, yo, yeah, take a sip of water, bro.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead. Her vocals are way better. Sorry, sir. Sorry.
I'm not talking about vocals. We're talking about attractiveness. That's what I'm talking about the vocals. I'm just saying. That's just my taste, though.
Well, as far as attractive, it all depends on what you like. I like dark-skinned women.
Right.
I mean, it's all your preference on that.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love me some fucking Bernice Burgos. You know what I mean?
Who? Oh, Bernice.
Yeah. And yo, React, I got a story about Bernice too. I'm gonna tell you offline too. But yeah. I'm with it.
Yo, Loki says, what do you think about, you see how we keep naming off all these fucking people? This is a problem that we have. Like,
no,
it's a big problem.
But it makes for a great conversation, though.
Absolutely.
It's a great conversation.
But I won't allow anybody to talk shit about Michael Jackson. I promise you. I'll jump through this computer.
No. Michael was a straight through this computer. But I don't think Michael was. who they portray him to be. I don't think
Never.
a nasty person.
That one
he
is
was
more
trying to live his
difficult
second
because
childhood, bro. That's what I think.
right.
Say that
That's what I was
again,
gonna say.
Goof. Say that again.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I believe he was living his second childhood because he never had one.
Exactly.
And what's
seen what
confirmation
Joe
of
did?
that? And Goof, you know what's confirmation of what you just said right now? The fact that he invested all his money into making Dreamland or whatever the fuck it was called. That's confirmation right there.
Neverland,
He was a
Neverland, brother,
kid.
Neverland.
He was
Neverland, I used
mentally
to practice
freaking. He
moonwalk.
was
But yo,
mentally.
fellas, real quick, yo, react, yo, Goof, Troop. My pleasure sharing the panel with y'all. React, thanks for letting me up, man. My phone's about to die, man. I'm gonna hop in the chat, man. Y'all brothers have a safe night. Y'all already
I'm about
know.
to shut it down in 5 minutes, anyways. But I
too,
appreciate
bro,
you
man.
pulling up, bro.
Yeah, you already know.
You already know.
This my last. This gonna be the last. You know, I'm gonna do this about 5 minutes. Talk about Michael, and then I'm gonna hop off. But I think you absolutely right. I think you're absolutely right when it comes to Michael Jackson. He was reliving his childhood because, you know, Joe wasn't playing when they was kids. Joe wasn't playing. And that's kind of like a double-edged sword too, because if Joe was playing, they wouldn't be the Jackson 5 and he wouldn't be who he is. But he lost out on his childhood.
I don't even think Michael knew what it was to be a child, bro. I don't even think he knew.
Of course not. I mean, you think about it, he's been singing since 6, 7,
Mm-hmm.
and like at a high level. At a high level. So you got all these dates and you got all these choreography and all this shit nonstop. They ain't have no childhood, man. So when he got rich, he built what any kid would build. Fucking.
You remember the movie Blank Check? That reminds me of Michael's situation. Once he
hold on. Blank Check. Is that Richie Rich or Blank Check?
No, Blank Check was when the kid got the check. The guy hit him with a bike, and he wrote a check, but it was a blank check, so he just wrote like $1 million or something. And he
yeah.
That shit, bro.
Yeah, I remember Richie Rich too. Richie Rich had the little dollar signs in his dog, but I remember Blank Check. Yep. Only thing I question is why he paid out so much money to settle. I think that's the reason why because Michael didn't like confrontation and shit. Like he just wanted to he got bread, so just like, yo, shut up. Just I don't want to deal with it.
He just wanted it to go under the rug. But since we talked about that, only 2 people he paid. Am I right or wrong? Only 2 people he paid.
I didn't even think it was 2. I thought it was 1.
No, there was 2. There was 2 little boys. There was and one of the guys came when he got older. He retracted his whole statement.
He retracted it, right?
Yeah. Oh, they just bought him a house and all of that. And there was another kid. I think it was about money with them 2.
Michael was an easy lick. He was an easy lick.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and the parents knew that. The parents knew he had buku money. So it's like, all right, let me go subject my kid real quick to, going over Michael's crib. And then I'm going to fucking mentally destroy them for some millions for the rest of their life.
Exactly.
All right, cool.
That's what they're aiming for. Money. And that's the one thing that, that comes into my mind when we talk about celebrities. Not R. Kelly, though. We're not talking about him. Like when it came to like Tupac, I believe that was nonsense. I believe that was BS. When Trey Songz had this little incident, I believe that was BS. It's like certain things, like I think it was BS. Even the Tory Lane situation.
Oh yeah, with the foot and
certain people that I could be wrong. I can't, I don't know who they are personally, but I feel as if I'm a good judge of character. So certain people, they say, "Oh, this guy raped me." I'm like, he don't seem like that type of person.
That's a fact, Spivey. That is a fact. He was found not guilty. He went to trial. You know what I'm saying? So, like, hey, listen, can't nobody tell me shit about Michael, man. I don't give a fuck. We can go to war. We can go to war. And I also think they took him out too. I think they took him out. He was only 50 something. Like that man had another good 20 to 30 years in him. Like, man, he could have still been around producing and writing and what? Imagine Michael.
Dang, man. That's Mike. That's MJ, man.
Yeah.
I think the last good hit that I liked was that Rock My World. That shit. I watched that video.
Man. Yeah. But that one song, they don't really give a fuck about us. That song is true as hell when you listen to the lyrics to it, and that was back then. That was back then, and it still ring true today. Mike was just telling us like they don't really give a fuck about us, bro. For real, for real.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, he was murdered. He was definitely murdered. Yo, Goof Troop, I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
You
Appreciate
already
you
know.
pulling up, man. It's been an hour and 16 minutes. We are out of here. I appreciate everybody for pulling up in the chat. Don P, Barbie Girl, Tina, Spivey, Loki. Appreciate the super chats. Mike Simmons, everybody who pulled up. Even we are 5/5.
Smash that like button on the way out.
Even we are 5/5, right? You niggas is sick.
Smash that like on the way out, man.
Yo, Goof, they sick, man. Why they so sick, man?
I don't know, bro.
All right, man. Yeah, blessings to you all, man. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, this is it, Barbie Girl, Tina. I don't do 47-hour lives, and I don't do, I just do a quick hour. I'm gonna build it up though. I'm gonna build it up to get it about 2, and then if we had a format, this was just a freestyle. If we had a format, like first we was gonna talk about that. If it wasn't for Lazo, it would have been straight freestyle. But Lazo was bringing the straight, the questions. So appreciate that. But I don't really do lives like that. I really, but I'm gonna start doing it like twice a week. So, yeah, we're gonna have another one probably like Friday? What's today? Tuesday. Yeah, we're gonna do another one Friday. And that's it. Yeah, Uni Gang all day. Yeah, JR Gamer request a reaction real quick. And I'll do it. I'll do it. To be honest, they've been blocking a lot of my music, man. They've been blocking a lot of my music. Like seriously, every time I put up a reaction, boom, blocked. And all yeah, Spivey. Yeah, appreciate you. Salute the Goof Trooper. Shut up, react. Spivey is my number one supporter, man. She always support, no matter what. And she keeps it real, too. That's what I like about her. She keeps it straight real. She don't sugarcoat nothing. She keep it real. She'll tell you how she feel. Real deal. Can you react to Brevner behind me? I will definitely. Let me put that up. Boom. All right. All right, I heard YouTube was going after fishing and hunter. Yep, that you can't show any guts anymore. You can't show anything like hunting channels, like people like Deer Meat for Dinner and Blue Gabe. You can't show any like skinning or any of that. Like, yeah, it's getting crazy, man. It's getting crazy out here. So that's why us YouTubers and content creators, we got to try all type of stuff. So shit, you might see me, I don't know. You might see me DJing up in this motherfucker a little bit. I don't know. I just don't know. I'll see all y'all tomorrow, man. Peace. Peace.